So hey guys, welcome to your weekly team call. Today is September 28th. It's the last week in September of the month. And my name is David Atkins. I'm the founding coach of Team Perseverance and one of your upline star diving coaches. It used to be me, but we have grown and we have others, which is absolutely awesome. For those of you that don't know me, my wife and I, I've been coaches for a couple of years. I work full-time. I was a lieutenant with the state police. And Kristen, up until about a month and a half ago, was a school teacher teaching elementary education. But now she's home as a full-time Beachbody coach. Thank you to this coaching opportunity and what it's done for us in the family. And she's able to be home with our 3 little girls. So a lot of great things happening. And I just get, excited. I looked back, guys, to look back. When we have a doc with all the previous team call recordings, and I look back and it was around August or July of 2013. So every Monday for the past 2 years, from when our team literally was when it grew from the 50 number till now we're over 1,500. It's been every single day, every Monday for the past 2 years we've been having these calls. And I just was looking at all the call topics, and it's just amazing because it seems like, yesterday that happened. So awesome stuff. So guys, I want to get right into announcements, but first I want to just say something. I posted something on the coaches page. I don't know if everybody got to see it, but I really want to share something with you that I posted I think is just so important. And that's that every September through December, business gets slow. People get harder to reach because they are going to start getting sucked into holiday marketing that is built into their DNA, whether it's by music, by smells, or things that are designed for people to spend a ton of money, and let's face it, on crap and eat till they're sick. We're heading in, 'tis the season, and I know some stores already are starting to put stuff out because I've seen people on Facebook say, oh my God, Christmas stuff is coming out, all right? But it's our jobs to stop the madness and help them see the light. This doesn't mean we quit or build up a story in our heads that we are not cut out for this coaching. It means we must work harder, guys. We are more consistent with our social media posting. We talk about why people need to stay focused during these times and lead by example, right? I always say the speed of the leader is the speed of the pack. We need to talk to more people. We need to make more contacts every single day. I can tell you right now, Chris and I are in a Katona Parents page. I'm in a Bedford page in our town. I'm just in there engaging with just general stuff. I'm engaging in conversation, sending people friend requests, building relationships. You have to be constantly adding contacts every single day, okay? It must be more focused on helping people and keeping the holiday weight off versus people wanting to lose the weight, because this is the season of eating. I'll admit it. All right? But this starts with you and making sure you as the coach stay focused so you can inspire all of the people around you. It's not a lack of trying that you may feel like you're hitting your head against the wall, but maybe you just need to be a little more creative in your approach. If what you're doing right now is not working, then you need to probably switch it up. All right. This is the season where we see who are the lifers and who are the coaches that quit, because it's not easy anymore. Because people want to get in shape in the summer, right? Now we're going into rough times. But like I just said, the team calls. I've been here every single Monday. We didn't get to where we were creating 6-figure income by disappearing at certain times. All right. Look at it this way. A life that is designed perfectly for you with the financial time freedom that allows you to really make a difference in this world, helping change lives, is not easy. You knew that when you signed up, so let's hear it. I only got a couple people to post on the comment, but if you go on the coaches page, I'd love to see everybody's answers on why did you start to begin with. It's not that you need to stop coaching. It's that you need to get back to basics and focus on what matters in life. Helping others first is what we do as a team by inviting, working out every day, eating healthy, drinking your Shakeology, being a proof of product works, right? And working harder on ourselves than anything else, and that's personal development. And then sharing it, right? Sharing your story. That's our job. That's it. Okay, that's all we do. So I challenge all of you. There's a good amount of you on here. Go back to that post. It's about 6 or 7 down. I basically just repeated what I typed. Okay? I want everybody to see what's your why below and why are you going to be one of the few that stick it out and enter the new year proud of yourself versus 20 pounds heavier and deeper into debt. So I challenge all of you, go back and comment on that post because this is 'tis the season. All right, guys? Couple of announcements. That's just my thoughts there. Number one, our hammer and chisel launch plan truly kicks off a week from today. Our first free day Beachbody On Demand fitness group starts 1 week from today. Now, this is the thing. To be in the 7-day free group, you have to have prospects. You got to have people that are coming in that you are bringing in that are not coaches to be in this group. This isn't like the regular challenge group where you as a coach just go in, all right? I am saying we need to declutter so you can have a chance to bring free people in. In order for them to be in, guys, they must sign up for a free premium club membership. You get it free for 30 days. And yes, after 30 days, the person will get charged the $40 for the quarter. But if they call up before the 30 days and cancel, it's totally free. So I've had some people say, oh, I don't want to put my credit card information in. Listen, go through the 7-day group, and then in a week after that, you can try it out. If you're not happy, you can cancel. It's free. I know once I get them in the group, I'm going to hook them, and they're going to want to stay on and go into our 30-day group, which follows 2 weeks later. So that's the kickoff. If you don't know what this is about, guys, this is about a launch plan that we have for our team, a system that can double and triple your income and something to do in this rough time the next 3 months. Go back to our recordings of our team call from 2 weeks ago. It's under the Files tab of Coaches of Team Perseverance. Watch the call and look and go through the doc. That was also posted under the Files tab. And guys, all of this is also in your newsletter that you all should be getting every Monday morning. I get it so it gets sent out at like 5 or 6 in the morning. Next, our Super Saturday event is less than 3 weeks away. We just had a call last night with a bunch of the leaders on the team that are hosting this. This is for the coaches that are within our local area of New York or driving distance. Remember, guys, the Super Saturdays are the quarterly events that Beachbody has throughout the year leading up to Coach Summit, our biggest event of the year, which is in Nashville. They are put on by coaches throughout the country, in Canada and Puerto Rico, so there's a Super Saturday near you, okay? You just have to look in the back office under the News and Training tab to find a location. If you are close by to us, we are having the event, and we're having our guest fly in from Champaign, Illinois, Mark Briggs, who's a cast member of all of the P90X videos, as well as Tony Horton's one of his best friends, as well as in the Millionaires Club as a coach, as well as a personal friend of mine. He is flying in to give us a live workout and be a guest speaker. It's going to be a great, great event. If you have not got tickets yet, like, holy cow, get your tickets. We're into the hundreds in tickets sold. So get to this event. It's October 18th, Sunday. With that, guys, a reminder, the top 5 Team Perseverance Success Club earners in the month of September, and there is still time. The top 5 earners that are attending our event will get to go on Saturday evening with a cocktail party with Mark and have an intimate setting with some of the star diamonds of our team, you 5 and Mark. For like an hour, hour and a half. We're going to do it at the hotel, most likely, where Mark's staying at. It's a chance to get up close with a coach in the Millionaires Club and talk to him and be with the other top coaches of this team. Top 5 successful owners attend the event. So there's still time. So that's the second thing. I got into the Hammer and Chisel October 5th challenge group. Oh, and another reminder, guys, some housekeeping. Because I post this to some coaches, and a lot of people thanked me and said, hey, can you say this on the team call? So sure, I'm going to say it on the team call. Our challenge groups are the best way for people to get results and success. From the first group that I ran back 2 years ago when it was 17 people, you get the best results by doing the Beachbody program and drinking Shakeology. I tried it every which way from here to the moon and back. I didn't require Shakeology. I ran them for 90 days. I ran them for 60 days. I let people just drink Shakeology and do their own workouts. Guys, I've been through all of it. The best results are the Beachbody program and drinking Shakeology. So I ask all of you as coaches, two important things. Number one is that you are pushing play your 5 to 6 days a week and doing your Beachbody program. People follow what you do, not what you say. If you want to go for a run or you're doing an extra Zumba class, awesome, do it. But that's not a reason for you not to be doing your workout, because what has happened is some people are doing their own workouts and, doing their own classes in the gym and in the challenge group. Part of the challenge group is you do the Beachbody program. It's in the Beachbody Challenge commitments, and it works. And with that, if people are like, I walked around all day at the park with my friends, so I'm not going to work out today. We as coaches have to say, no, you still need to push play, right? I could say that our challenge groups, people are doing phenomenal, but this was asked of me to mention it to some of the coaches and captains, so I did, and the diamonds, and I did. And then I got a lot of positive feedback saying, thank you, we've been seeing this. So guys, that's all. It's not a major thing. Just make sure you're being a coach to your challenger and you're calling them out if they're not doing their workout and making an excuse, and that you as the coach are showing up every day doing the programs. Okay, so that's that. So any questions so far? Anything from anybody? No. Okay, so I'm going to get right into recognition for this week. These are coaches in the 300 team volume points or more. So let me pull that up. Coaches that have 300 team volume points or more. So we have, and I could, oh my God, your face is right next to your name. I love it. Maria Peterson at 305. Way to go, Maria. Going down to 300 club, we have Shannon Larice also on the call at 330. And I always say, guys, success leaves clues. So these people's names that you hear are leaders on our team. If you're a newer coach, you should be following them on social media and seeing what they do. Find somebody that has what you want and do what they do. Okay, so follow these leaders. Shana Carlucci at 372. Way to go, Shan. Janine Gershinoff at 315. Who else do we have? Margaret Michelle at 375. We have Tiffany Catalano at 330. Way to go, Tiffany. And that's it in the 300 club. In the 400 club, we have, let me scroll and look. We have Lisa Kalikia at 415. Way to go, Lisa. We have Suzanne Chase at 427. Let's see. Anybody else in the 400 club? We have Kelly Liskowski at 400. Way to go, Kel. And that's it in the 400 club. And our winner this week is in the 500 club. And I just want to find 527 is Kristen Small. So way to go, Chris. And congratulations on 527 with leading the team in your team volume points. So with that, guys, now I want to just share my screen and get into tonight's call topic. Are there any other questions from anybody? No questions. Just unmute yourself if you have questions. No. Okay.
I do. Sorry, I was having trouble unmuting. This is Lindsay.
Hey, Lindsay.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Just a quick question about the 30-day free trial. Is that available anytime, or is that just because of this launch?
No, that is anytime. We're just taking it and using it and applying it to this system.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, guys. So can everybody see the Team Perseverance logo? Yes? Can I just get some nods? Yes, good. I knew somebody answered. Thank you, Karen. So guys, tonight is about, and I'm giving you some examples about forming FOR relationships when it comes to building your business. And I really have to say, this is like the crux of what stops people. So many times what I do with my coaches is if they're struggling with people, I will say copy and paste and send me your messages that you are having back and forth with your prospect. Because it's so important that if you're not building a relationship, that people are not going to want to get a product from you. People buy into a leader before they buy into a product. It's something I always say. People connect with you before they connect with the product. Because if all of us coaches on here, which we are all selling the same 21-day Fix Extreme Challenge pack, the only difference from somebody going to you or somebody else is you. It's you, it's your connection, and it's you showing that you care and that you built a relationship and found that bridge on connecting with people. So FORM stands for, and this is an acronym, Family, Occupation, Recreation, and Message. And I hope everybody's writing this down if you don't know it. Family, Occupation, Recreation, and Message. And what that means, guys, is this is a simple word to keep in your head that when you are either talking to somebody in person, whether you are talking to them on Facebook Messenger, that you don't just simply talk to them about Beachbody. And a great order to talk to people is in the form order, meaning talking to them about their family. How is your husband doing? Or asking them, are you married? Or do you have kids? If you're a coach that's a grandparent, do you have grandkids? If you're talking to somebody else that may be a grandparent. If you're a coach that's single, oh, are you married? Are you dating? It's about asking them questions that can build the bridge to build the relationship. And guys, a little tip. If you're talking to somebody, and write this down, go to their Facebook profile first and look at their newsfeed, look at their photos, look at their cover photo. All the time I see a cover photo and there's a husband and wife and they have 2 daughters. For me, that's like easy. I can talking to the dad, hey, I see that you have 2 daughters, that's awesome. They're beautiful. I have 3 daughters. Hey, we're going to be in trouble when we get older. Like something like that. I joke around. But you start with family, okay, and building a relationship. Then it goes into O for occupation. That's what do you do? How long have you been doing it? How did you get involved in that? Do you enjoy your job? How is it going? Do you have a commute? This is just something to trigger your mind of what you could talk to this person about after getting to know them about their family and then talking to them about what they do. Now, guys, you want to be more interested and less interesting. And put an asterisk with that. Write it down. Be more interested and less interesting. Meaning, guys, at the end of the day, people don't care what you know until they know that you care. And what I mean by that is that you asking questions lets that person know that you care. And too often people haven't spoken to somebody in 10 years, invites them to a challenge group, takes the 5-step invitation process and copy and paste that's there for you. But I'm going to show you some examples of things I did. Would you like to be in my next 30-day group? And they're like, whoa, who is this person? Like, I haven't spoken to you in 10 years. What would it mean if you just said a quick little, how are you? And write that down. Somebody you haven't spoken to in a while. Just a little, how are you? I'm good. How are you? Great. I haven't spoken to you in a while. Where are you living? Where's your family? You married? You start building the conversation. What are you doing for work? And then the next letter is recreation. What do they do for hobbies? What do they do in their personal time? Maybe you see something on their Facebook wall that you do, that they do, and then you could talk about that. Maybe you're both into fishing. Maybe you're into, scrapbooking. Maybe you're both moms. Maybe you both just had babies. Maybe you're in a running group with kids. I don't know. But the point being is by asking these questions, you can always 100% of the time find something common with this person. And you should be doing this throughout and letting the person know that you care about them. And let me tell you, it does make you feel good because I truly feel like I'm helping people when I get to know who they are. To them, for me, they are not just another sale. Like, I look at that person as a valued, human being that I want to help, and I want to get to know that person so that if they are struggling or they're going through tough times, I know why. And I can help them, and I could be their coach and lift them up. But you cannot do that if you're just battering people and, as I call, vomiting on people and inviting them to a challenge group and just trying to sell something. If you focus on forming, it will work itself out in the end. And the M is for message. The message is basically leading up to the invite, our message to our challenge group, or our message to invite them to a coach sneak peek, or our message to invite them to the 7-day free group. So family, occupation, recreation, message. Let me give you some examples. So in this one here, and I blued out the names, people can't see it. This is a person I've always said, if you don't know this, the fortune's in the follow-up. This is a current challenger of mine that I followed up with. I showed my wife, Kristen, this. I started talking to her in, I think it was May, June, July, August. She's finally in my group September, 5 months. I sent a quick, how are you? Her message, I'm so disgusted, Dave. I exercise twice a day. I see inches leave, but the weight is not moving. I think I'm going to have to do something else. Good morning, Dave. I wrote back, hi. I hope you had a good weekend. You are hitting a plateau, which is normal, but it is hard to deal with. I feel you. Her name, I said her name, let me help you. Our next group starts September 21st. I can't get you through that plateau and onto the result. I can. I was meant to write can. I can get you through the plateau and onto the results that you want. Best day. P.S. Don't hurt yourself. 2 times a day is a lot. And remember, I know the sale is something we always get caught up on. I do that too, but focus on the non-scale victories. I probably should proofread here, guys, because I meant to write scale. But she mentioned beforehand that she's now working out twice a day. So in this message, guys, number one, there's a couple things I want you to recognize. I followed up with her. I didn't write her off, even though she's been saying no to me since May. Number 2 is I find something to connect with her. I told her in the PS, don't hurt yourself. 2 times a day is a lot. And I know the scale is something we always get caught up on. I'm trying to build that bridge. I let her know you're hitting a plateau, which is normal. But I'm also letting her know with our group that I can help her. Now, I already went through, guys, just so you know, I know about her family, what she does, her recreation. But this example here is letting you know that I'm building a relationship with her. Okay? I'm connecting. I'm relating. I didn't just have – the wrong way to do this is her message, I'm disgusted, Dave, I exercise twice a day. And me write back, hi, and her name, my next challenge group starts on September 21st. Would you like to be in my group? Like, I didn't even really connect with her about the struggles that she's having. I didn't relate to her. You have to be able to, as I called, sandwich your message. Write that down. Sandwich your message. The beginning of the message could be about her. The middle of the message could be your message you want to get to them. And then the final portion is another thing about them. So you have your message, our message in the middle, but the beginning and end ends with something about them. Another example. This here was a customer lead I got. And for those of you that are Emeralds or higher, you get leads. You get free customers, those people that buy off an infomercial. This was a customer lead that I text, started a conversation, then said, send me a friend request, and she did. And let's go through this. I got her friend request. I said, got it. Thanks for the friend request. So tell me a little bit more about your goals. The more I know about you and your goals, the better I can point you in the right direction. Guys, that's just me asking about her and her goals. And then she says, my goals are to get in shape and, of course, as many people lose weight. I've had the hardest time with losing weight all my life. I will lose weight, keep it off for a few months, and then it comes right back on. I give in to food cravings like candy and ice cream at times for various reasons. I really want to lose weight for my wedding, but did not meet my goal. I ate right, at least what I read and thought was right. I work out as well, but lost very little. I'm a vegetarian, but do eat eggs, so most diets don't work, but I read great things about 21-Day Fix and know several people have tried. I have my sister's wedding come up in November and would love to be in shape for that. I currently weigh 186 and I'm 5'2". I'd like to be about 150. Do you believe that's a feasible goal? And I write back, absolutely a feasible goal, 100%. Thank you for sharing all this with me. I'm here to help. Guys, key words, I'm here to help. Thanking her for sharing this with me. All right? Then I said her name. Every month, my wife and I and our team run 30-day private online fitness support groups. I don't even mention the word Beachbody, guys. There's a lot of nuggets here. I hope you guys are picking up. This has been a game changer for so many to help them reach their goals. I have a few more spots left for my July group. Would you like to hear more about this? There's my message. Now let me sandwich it with something about them. I want you to know a little bit about me so you know where I'm coming from. Now, guys, why am I doing this? This is a customer lead. She does not know who I am. People that you did not speak to in 10 years may not know who you are. So I want them to know that I'm a real person, that I'm there and I care. That's why this paragraph, I'll be honest, guys, I have it saved in my Evernote. I have it saved on my iPhone. I have it so I can constantly copy and paste this message. It does wonders. It's I call my about me. And here we go. I'm happily married to my wife, Kristen. We've been married for 12 years. We have 3 little girls who I absolutely adore, ages 10, 7, and 3. I work full-time as a lieutenant with the state police in New York, and my wife teaches first grade. We have that busy life each and every day like everyone else and wouldn't change it for a second. Additionally, each month, Kristen and I get to help people achieve their goals of living a healthy and fulfilling life through our monthly goals like I mentioned above. This is what we are truly passionate about, helping others accomplish their goals to feel and look better. Look forward to hearing back from you. And I wrote at the bottom, it's cut off, whatever I can do to help. Guys, this person's in my challenge group, but let me tell you something. There is a lot of nuggets here. I hope you guys are seeing the 5-step invitation process is there for you to go through the 5 steps, okay? But you need to personalize it. You need to connect and have that bridge, okay? If you notice on the right side, I mentioned the group. Would you like to hear more about this? That's my invite. My invite is not on the left side. Thanks, got your friend request. Want to be in my challenge group? That's what a lot of people do. The first message, they're already rushing it. I got her to tell me about herself and her goals. She wrote a nice long thing. I wrote back. I showed that I read it, letting her know it's a goal. I invited her to my group, and then I talked about my about me so she knows who I am. And this was a customer lead to a challenger. The key is building relationships. Next. This is somebody that clicked like on one of my posts on Facebook for a challenge group. That's all they did. I reached out to them and said, hey, I saw you clicked like on my post. Just want to see if this is something that interests you. She writes, hi, Dave, you have certainly gotten in my head. I will give you that. I was a gym rat after college, and I do miss it. I have had some other health issues these past few months with basal cell skin cancer. Just dealing with biopsies and cancer spot removal and the healing, etc. I have facial surgery on the 28th coming up, which, guys, fast forward to today. I just finished talking to her today, and I'll tell you what happened. I think I need to get behind this last surgery, and then we'll need to make a change. Gymnastics and cheerleading killed my body, and I'm dealing with the pain now. We moved 6 months ago, and I finally feel almost settled from that. Working out needs to happen. I'm curious about how everything you're involved in works. I can't guarantee I can commit mostly financially right now, but I'm interested to know how this all works. I do appreciate your post from you and your wife. Thank you for sharing so much stuff. Talk more soon. I don't sleep much and need to work on that too. Thanks. And I wrote back, hey, her name, wow, how did you notice the cancer? Are you okay? You feel okay? Guys, this girl just had cancer. She doesn't care if I'm writing back, oh, that's great. Do you want to be in my challenge group? We're running a free group 7 days next week. Like, holy cow, she's going through cancer. I sure hope that we're building the relationship. So I'm asking her, again, the sandwich thing, I'm asking her about her cancer. Then I'm relating to her. As for exercise, I too was a gym rat, an avid runner. I actually ran the New York City Marathon twice, but after getting married and having kids and finding the time to get to the gym was harder and harder. It wasn't fun anymore. It was more like work, and I wasn't getting results. So something had to change. You probably can relate. What would you say your goals are right now? The more I know about you, the better I can point you in the right direction. Something sound familiar, guys? I said the same thing as the other one. I asked her why of what her goals are. All right? This here, I'm showing you guys that she told me her whole story after I invited her to the challenge group, which was before her first message. I let her tell me she told me what's going on, and I made it about her, my answer. I asked her how she's feeling. I then took and I found the bridge. My second paragraph, guys, and that starts with ask for exercise, is the bridge that connects the things that she's going through. You always can find the bridge. Write that down, asterisk, find the bridge, find the connection and talk about it. All right? Then I know the next part of the 5-step process is the asking their why, right, guys? That's step 2. And for those of you that don't know what the 5-step invite process is, don't worry. You can get off and go to our call recordings, and it's there. You can watch the 5-step process call that I've done multiple times. But back to what I was saying, then I had to ask them their why. That was the last paragraph. Guys, she had the surgery today. She originally was going to be in our 7-day group 1 week from now. But she has stitches in her face, and she can't exercise until after the group is over. But you know what? I spent today and earlier this weekend on Friday touching base, wishing her good luck, relating that my mother-in-law passed from cancer, relating that my mom is a survivor from gallbladder cancer, and I spoke to her about that. I said, no problem, you can't make the group. And I mentioned to her that we'll have a 30-day regular group in a couple of weeks. I am building a relationship because I'm concerned. I want her obviously to get better. And B is, people buy into a leader before they buy into a product. That's what's going to make her want to go to you over somebody else because she's now connecting or he is connecting with you. This one here. It's about asking more questions. And what I say about this is so many people, when they ask them what their goals are, they say, oh, I want to lose weight. Guys, that's not really your why. That's just an end goal. Why do you want to lose weight? So I ask my general question, tell me a little bit about yourself. The more I know about you and your goals, the better I can point you in the right direction. I'm 33, my weight is 162, and I love to do workouts, but the problem is I don't know how to start. I want to lose weight, at least 30 pounds. So I write, hi, tell me more about that. What workouts have you done? Are you exercising now? Do you have kids? Are you working? Guys, be more interested and less interesting. I'm trying to build the relationship. You do not need to go right in order, step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and do it in only 5 messages. It may take 10. It may take 20. Right now, I am staying on her why, which is step 2. Because her answer, I just want to lose 30 pounds, everybody wants to lose weight. Why do you want to lose 30 pounds? So I asked her more questions, and if you look below that, look what that is now. Again, it's my about me. And I copy and pasted it. I want you to know a little bit about me. Okay? This was another person that I recently connected with that I didn't know, and I put through the same thing. Okay? That's, again, asking more questions and forming. Remember, if you don't know what to ask, remember form. Family, to ask about their family, where are they from, what do they do? Occupation, what do they do? Where do they work? How do they get involved in that? Recreation, what do they do personally? You know, what do they enjoy to do? I connected about the marathon. She did cheerleading and was a runner. I connected with, I was a runner too, and I was a gym person. That's part of the recreation portion, okay? This one here, fortune is in the follow-up, and sandwiching the message again. Hey, Dave, thanks for checking in. Feeling so much better with every passing day. Started walking 3 miles a day on Friday. If last weekend on Monday, kicked it up to 4 miles. The only gym work I can do is cardio for probably 3 to 4 more weeks, but hey, rather be safe than sorry. I definitely like to get some info on your challenge group, and I think my wife is interested too, but most likely I can't do it until late July, early August if that works, but keep me posted. Thanks for following up. Much appreciated. This is a friend of mine that I went to high school with that had to get surgery for a hernia. And if you look at the date, guys, this was June 30th. He still hasn't committed. I'm still following up. But I want to show you another example of the sandwich. If you look at this. Hey, brother, That is great. Wow, 3 miles now up to 4. Your body is definitely responding real well. Cardio only is totally okay. You will keep your gains, my friend. I just read this message now, and it truly made me feel happy for you. I know how much it means to you to stay active and fit. So getting to where you are is great. Now I'm sandwiching it. Here's my message. My next group starts July 20th, and after that, it's the 3rd week in August. That's awesome about your wife. We have tons of couples that do it together. Why not consider the July 20th group, even if you only can do it a few days a week or modify the moves? I have a cardio program in mind. This way you can get engaged in a few weeks and your wife can join too. The August one is kind of far away. Want me to send you the next step about the group? Back to the sandwich on the bottom. Again, it's great to hear you are healing and recovering well. Don't overdo it, brother. And that's that. Sandwiching the message, connecting, and building relationships. So guys, that is forming, and that's how I form. And if you notice, I write paragraphs and I space things out. Oh, guys, that's another thing I want you guys to see. People these days, let me just show you. People these days, guys, read top to bottom. People don't read left to right anymore. So if you look on the right here, space it out. Do not write one long paragraph. Don't even feel it's wrong if you write a sentence or 2 sentences and you start a space in another paragraph, okay? Don't forget that. People always read up to down now. With the way social media is these days, people read up and down. They don't read left to right. So you can't have like one long message, all right? Are there any questions on any of that or related to your 5 steps? Did people get nuggets from that? Anybody? You know, like with the messaging, and probably realize where you make faults and where you rush and where you don't talk to people the right way and why people maybe don't answer you because they feel like, it's so salesy. If you talk to people this way, guys, it's not salesy. You're sharing and you're connecting. Any questions, anybody? Anybody? Nobody? You guys are all good? Superstars? All right, guys, if there's no questions, the recording will be up tomorrow. Have a great night, and I'll talk to you guys all soon. Bye-bye.